Hey Carl, this is Jeremy with the video I promised you, showing you how you can beat out your competition on Google. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that you can do yourself to improve your rankings and show you how we do it as well. So first things first, you need a website. I actually do not have a website for you. I couldn't find one for you. And this was the closest thing I could find to a website, which is a Facebook page, which is basically bare. Okay. So that's first things first. So instead of, going over what you need to do to your website, I mean, you need one in general, first of all, before you can really do anything. You have a Google My Business listing, but to even get that to rank, you're going to need a website. Okay. I guess next thing is to go and take a look at your competitor. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about your competitor, okay? So to find your competitor, I searched up Appliance Repairs Indianapolis. And first thing you normally see is ads. In this case, you don't. But then you see the Google Map Pack, which also has a ranking factor, which we'll get into in just a moment. And then you're going to see the organic listings. We're going to pass any directories here. We're going to check out the first actual company we see here for organic listings, which is Turner Appliance Repair, okay? So let's go ahead and check them out and see if we can figure out what they're doing different, okay? So as you can see, their numbers are all click to call, so they're mobile friendly. So it's kind of like just scroll around here. Their website doesn't look like it was professionally made, but for being amateur, it's not too bad. So like they got their logo here 4 times in a row. But they've got a little bit of content going on their site. Doesn't look like they've got quite the recommended amount of content. No, they don't. They've probably got about 750 to 1,000 words tops. And a lot of it's this real quick bulleted stuff. So let's go ahead and check out their backlinks real quick and see what they're doing there. Okay. So this is their backlinks right here. They've got 2,500 backlinks. They've got almost 2,000 keywords that they're getting shown up for, and they're getting almost 700 traffic. Okay, let's see. One of the things that we like to do is we like to go into these backlinks because if Google's ranking them first, they're ranking them first for a reason. Okay, so what we like to do is we go in here and we do what's called the copycat method, and we copy every single backlink, whether we think they're good or bad. We copy them all because Google's ranking them for some reason. Okay, so we copy them all, and then we go find 50 to 100 good ones on top of that to add to it. Okay, so so what we do is we go in here and we hit this export button. We export all of them, and then put those same ones onto your site, and that way, like you're like a carbon copy as far as the backlink record goes. Okay. So the last thing we're going to talk about is this map pack right here. Okay. So there's a number of things that rank you in the map pack. One is your overall site ranking. Another is your actual star rating, the number of reviews you have, and just having the listing filled out all the way. If you don't have this yet, make sure you go to business.google.com, and sign up for it. Fill out your profile as complete as you can. And then make sure you're adding a bunch of pictures. Speaking of pictures, though, one thing I wanted to point out, now your competitor seems to be doing it right for the most part. Excuse me, but it's not exact. Okay, so if you go in here and go to save image, you see how it says Turner Appliance. Now that's good for branding. If somebody's looking for Turner Appliance, this will show up because Google actually reads what these files are named as. Okay. So let's see if we can find another one that might not be as, let's see what this one is. Okay, so Major Appliance Repair, Turner Appliance Repair. That one's actually the same thing. I've already looked at that one. Wonder if there's any more. They don't really have a lot of pictures on their site, so maybe we can go into one of their side things here. Okay, so here we go. Save image as a mono logo. Like nobody's looking for a mono logo. Now if it said like Amana Appliances, like if somebody's specifically looking for Amana Appliances or Maytag Appliances, that would be better. So this just says Maytag. So hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say there. So the last thing, and probably the most important, is to make sure you get citations. Very similar to backlinks. citations are a phone book directory listing in different directories on the web, such as Yellow Pages, YP.com, Super Pages. The difference in them and backlinks is that backlinks depend more on the link, whereas citations depend more on the phone number. Okay, so sometimes they double as both. Yellow Pages is one of those. Yellow Pages is usually both a backlink and a citation. Okay, so what we do is we actually have a service that we go to that we find out what citations this top person has, and we go out and get the same ones. Same thing we do with backlinks. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this overview. If you apply these steps correctly, you'll be ranking in no time, getting more customers to call you, and more money in your pocket. If you have any questions, you know how to reach us. Have a great day.